Dalton Skelly skating with it. He has Wickline to his right. He gives it to him now at the blue line. Brahma's left side. Lundgren to center. Shoots. Scores! We're 25 seconds into the power play for Lone Stars. They recoil behind the net. Left wing fluttering pass from Melisko. Wedged along by Glover. And the Wildcats will steal one to the corner. And a big block by Zerman center ice. Fake shot finds Glover. Holds out wide. Scores! Drake Glover makes it 3-0 with 2:12 to play in the first period. 15 to go in the power play. Their second of the period. Only 2 power plays going to the Ice Rays in the first. Chance for Thompson. Low shot through Wishman's legs. Good block by Prodzik, seeing that one off. Minute 45 to go in the first. Cross ice pass denied. Thompson at center. Big save Prodzik as he stretches out the glove side and robs a potential tap-in rebound. Carson Kelly clawing at the forecheck battle. 5 bodies are near. Ice Rays win this one, and they bump it back near side. Corpus Christi out to center. Jack Zielinski finds it off a skate. Curls one to O'Rourke, centered up. Austin O'Rourke through to Kelly, shooting, scores! What a snipe! Carson Kelly off the bar and in. 1-0 Brahmas with 4 to play in regulation time. 14:39 to play in period 2 action. Sean Giles goes in the far wing. Berardinelli had it stripped before it got to his stick, and they go towards center. Nobody was home for Odessa. Now McLean has it top of the left circle. It's blocked by Fallon, broomed out of the zone by Kessel, and tipped to Fallon. Speed through center. Joey Fallon scores! Drake Glover was the Game 1 hero. In overtime, and we combined for 5 goals, 3 of which came in the first 2 periods. Here tonight, there is no scoring. Around the backside of the net, and set up the left wing. They'll reverse it back through Peter Bates. Now it's Grissom using the glass, trying to find Hoffman. Neutral ice play by Janesville. Good intercept from Glover. Right wing, it's bent. Here's Kamer. Top of the circle, hammered off by Hoffman. Down low and wrapped around. Simon Loop will track it back in his own zone. Icing waved off. Janesville get the wholesale change. Jack Zielinski and Simon Loop will start out of their own side. Loop to the right wing. Loop is in, looking for a lane. Back to the slot off a skate. Turnaround shot fanned on by Adamo. Now numbers forming for Janesville. Hack free by Troy York. Adam Roeder at center ice. Justin Adamo is right on him. It's tipped off by Wareham and re-ramped into the right side. Troy York cuts away. Looks back towards the blue line, but it goes off his skate. And David Marabella blocked down. Puck to center. Shot by Adamo. Picked up by Marabella between the skates of Colin Felix and right to the low pad of Barcheski. Only 1 minute and 16 seconds have come off the clock for period 3. Brahmas set it up to the right side. Face-off win by Marabella. Trevor Zenas will track it down with Sullivan. And this one comes up the wall, out the neutral ice where Stoley will play. And they deem a hand pass, so the face-off will go all the way back towards Max Prodzik's territory, who has stopped 17 shots in this game thus far. Referee Bloyer not letting Wildfong make a final change. McLaren will take the face-off for the Jets. Brahmas overload to center. Troy York picks up the loose puck, uses the half board, but it takes a favorable bounce for the Janesville team. Novak tries to shoot one. Never got off his stick. Kelly with a move around. Novak holds it in. Novak to center. In the slot, a backhander cleaned up. And then a push shot there that Novak just shreds on to Stoley. And the net comes off, and we'll see if this is going to be our first penalty of the game. And finally it will. A cross-checking call that got Stoley clean on the jersey. Will give the Brahmas the first power play of the game, and the Brahmas fans very vocal in a good way after getting the penalty call. Novak is benched for 2 minutes on the cross-check. We're 1 minute and 45 seconds into period 3. Brahmas power play scored yesterday. John Zimmerman had it as the first power play expired, and ironically, it was a Novak penalty that led to the Brahmas tying goal. Can they get the go-ahead goal on this 2-minute stretch? Glover, Kessel, Kamer, Zimmerman, and Melisko will be the first 5. Brahmas down low, cutting back to center. Barczewski the save. Loose puck, shot back, but the net came off first. Glover was battling hard right side. Kamer's shot came right after the whistle. Even if that puck went in, the net was well off as it swiveled off its hinge on the near side post. Only 8 seconds have come off the power play time. Janesville throws out Hoffman, Abate, Felix, and Grissom. 2 centermen tangle up. Abate clears it towards Prodzic, who sticks it aside as that one was on net. And the Brahmas will recoil behind their own goal. Zimmerman slings it up for Glover, sent through for Kessel. Brahmas to the corner on Grissom. Kessel tumbles down, working hard for the puck, and now Zimmerman will play on the half-boards right side. Zimmerman sneaks up, trades spots with Glover. Brahmas to the corner. Zimmerman down low. Back to the slot. It goes off of Janesville's stick. Retouched by Kessel. Brahmas creeping in. Up top for Melisko. His shot deflects just wide behind the net. Kamer had his screen on. Kamer spinning to the corner. Brahmas to the slot. Melisko left side. One-timer scores! Peter Kessel gets his second goal of the series. And the Brahmas have a 1-0 lead. Their second power play goal in the semifinal round. Beautiful pass there by Melisko. Fake shot, got the D-man to go with them. And Kessel rips it home for the team's first of this game. And now it's just going to be a defensive side for the Brahmas if they can hold off for another 17 minutes and 15 seconds. Obviously, they would be content with a couple of more goals tacked on. Brahmas win the board battle, take it up the right side. Austin O'Rourke out to neutral ice and brings it across, but Biondo was just offside. And the holding cross commit comes in big on the power play. Special teams play has been very interesting in the postseason for the Janesville Jets. Entering this series, Janesville was just 67% on the penalty kill. They've given up 6 power play goals prior to these games, and now they've given up 2 in this series already. Kelly fighting with York. It's off the wing, bumped back by Kelly, and a D-to-D pass finds Evano. Alex Stoley feels it in. Wareham up the wall, batted by Bates. Here's Adam Roeder. They catch it to Hoffman. He's the hot hand. Hoffman scores! It sneaks in under the blocker's side of Prodzic, and just like that, a minute 3 seconds later, Janesville gets a lane. Hoffman gets his 9th of the postseason, That's an NHL high, and it's a 1-1 contest. Great dish to an open wing. Hoffman's 13th point overall in the playoffs. Peter Kessel's goal was his 5th. After no scoring through 40, we get 2 goals in 63 seconds. 1-1 hockey here in Game 2 of the semifinal round. Brahmas intercept, shot, angled by Barcheski. Rebound, kicked away. Big opportunity for Lone Star to answer. Sneaking back in. As this one bounces out wide. Roeder gets the assist on the Hoffman goal. Sent back up ice. Brahmas retreat for it as they drift back to their own zone. Julian Piano spins around to avoid Joseph Abate. Up the dasher board left side. Picked up by Malishko. Brahmas across the line. Malishko, high shot. Goes over the crossbar. And Spellacy was taken out to the corner. Jet streaking up ice. Miller has a lane. Miller guarded, shoots one. Past Loof and high of the net. As the Brahmas tap it out to center. Aiden Spellacy tries to cut away from Grissom. And Austin O'Rourke will bully off in the corner. Back to the right side. Julian Biondo is in there. And O'Rourke bulldozes right through Dodero. Spellacy holding on to possession. Lord Anthony Grissom rips it around. Good block by Zenas on the right side. And it bounces off a Jet's body. Brahmas have to play the bouncing puck in neutral ice. And Zielinski will give it a ride right back in. Trevor Zenas left wing. He gets free from McLaren. Zenas off the wall. One-time shot by Trezera. It's off the stick hand of Barcheski. Zielinski settles it with a glove. This one hobbles just past Morabella. Jets will cut in, and Zielinski's first to the puck. He gets hammered by Novak. Brahmas with the backhander looking for Loof and Adamo. Kept in by McLaren. Novak in the corner. Now behind the cage, pushed around the wall. Here's Trevor Zenas. Zenas out to neutral ice. Brahmas make a line change. Jets will do the same. It's a return pass near side. Roeder up the boards. First to it, Zielinski. Punched off by Polglaze. Zielinski right back on. Jack Zielinski, Brahmas defenseman, played for the Kingston Voyagers in the OJHL last season. And the Brahmas already have 2 tendered players for next season out of the OJ. Troy York receives the pass right wing. Connects with Adamo, trying to drag his way through, but he's kept out by Felix. And now a head pass for Gates. Dumped into an open corner. Michael Maloney punched off by Evano. Jets will cycle in low. Trade spots with Gates and Paskus. Gates out wide on the right wing. Hammered by Evano. Alex Stoley on the forecheck battle with Kelly. 5 bodies. Jets win it. Up top, blue line. Blackman waits. Throws one low. Acts as an end-board pass. Prodzic sticks out his stick side to clear the puck out of the crease. And Troy York will flip this one out as far as center. Jets and Brahmas both change. Kelly with pressure on the puck carrier. Stoley off the dasher board. Kessel now in. Has a man trailing. Kessel got through. Kessel shoots. Gets the bar. Backed out to neutral ice. A post shot. Nearly the second of the period for Peter Kessel. On the right wing, it's Glover. Glover trying to dance through. Glover in. Glover shot. Rebound. Barcheski still loose. Glover covers it up. It looks like a Janesville player might have covered the puck up with his glove. No signal coming, and Barcheski's in pain. That could be a delay of game penalty if they deemed it was covered by the member of the Janesville Jets defense. Under 12 and a half to play in period 3. 1-1 hockey game here from Duluth, and Barcheski is clearly in pain after going full extension to deny Glover of the rebound shot. The native of Missouri will try to skate off. He was drafted in the 3rd round, 34th overall by Tri-City in the USHL. And Tri-City is a United States Hockey League program that has a great track record in previous years with goaltenders. Minot's Eric Dopp, who started the year with the Minotauros. He shut out the Brahmas earlier this season. He is now at Tri-City. Former Jet Logan Holliday and Merrimack commit also played for the Tri-City Storm. And the Brahmas will remember Jack Kiley, the Austin Bruins netminder, who ended up beating the Brahmas in the semifinals 2 years ago. He also was a member of the Storm in the USHL. All that happened in the last 3 seasons. Brahmas after the face-off. Barcheski remains in this game. Weird bounce off the linesman and a stanchion. And the Jets get it up the right wing side. Out is Spellacy, taken out on the play. Here's Zimmerman now. Around his net, counterclockwise. Brahmas captain waits. Finds Malisko's stick through the blue lines. And banging off a body is Austin O'Rourke. Aiden Spellacy trying to get one in deep, but it's sticked off by Grissom. Trevor Zenas taking a shift here, putting pressure on. Brahmas nearly intercept, and now Joey Abate is free, and Abate's shot screams behind the net, and Trevor Zenas will play it up the boards. He turns it over. Jets drop back to their D zone. It's up the near side. Roeder to the right wing. Past him is Abate. Kicked on net. Right pad save. Rebound goes up the boards to the Brahmas bench and drilled back in by Dodaro. It's Simon Loof now. Off the corner for Miller. Jets cycle at the center. Tipped off the heel of the stick of Dodaro. And now David Morabella of California will play it off behind his net. Malisko up the far wing. Morabella gets some room. Chips one in. Will give chase. Brahmas change behind the play. Simon Loof skating up here. Jets crunch off on the boards. Loof got it loose. Simon Loof lost it there as it's poked off by Roeder. Jets right side. Novak shot just wide. Bouncing puck comes out to center. Adamo on due defenseman. Justin Adamo waits, shoots one wide as well. And the puck will come up to the left side point. Over to the dot in the left circle. Austin Kamer, stride for stride on Sullivan. Trying to pin off his angle as the Jets forced to dump one in and get off for a line change with the 10-minute mark approaching in period 3. Brahmas up the wall. Kamer got it off his skate, looking for Glover. Absorbs the hit on Grissom. Here's McLaren down low as it's swept around to the right side. Alex Stoley blocks it. Stoley waits, spins around. Grissom holds him wide and punched off by Kamer. Brahmas back to the dot. Glover left the puck behind, and here comes the Jets. Opposite corner dump in. Retrieved by Stoley. Given a ride around the boards for Biondo. Maloney will intercept and drops it back for the member of the defense. Back on net, Project glove save. Project drops it. Brahmas will play on. Head fake by Stoley gets the forechecker of Munson away. Brahmas will move and neutral ice. Biondo, Spellacy, and O'Rourke are to the center zone. O'Rourke off the dasher. Fed in by Spellacy. Tracked down by Biondo. He got the puck free. Biondo around the net. Looking blue line. One-time shot. Malisko hobbles to the slot. Didn't get a good shot on there. And now Peter Bates going the other way. And he is helicoptered off the puck on a good high check. Here's Austin O'Rourke wedging one through. Peter Bates will slide back to pick it up. He'll zip one near side. And Sullivan will try to find Hoffman. Brahmas will play. Malisko through center ice. Missed Zenas and Morabella. Jets defenseman and Sullivan in his own side. He played in the AJHL last year. Back across. Miller. Stick checked off, and Miller almost found it there after Trezera, Zenas, and Zimmerman got that puck loose. The Z's making a play. Zimmerman for Zenas again. And Abate caught offside as Keegan Miller was caught on his knees in the offensive zone. 8:23 remaining in period 3 play. Peter Kessel scored first. It came on the power play. 2 minutes and 44 seconds in from Jakub Malisko and Drake Glover. Janesville's goal was Kip Hoffman's from Adam Roeder a minute and 3 seconds later. Face-off comes back in the Brahma zone. Max Prozic has 17 saves. Jacob Barczewski has 26. Lone Star looking to end this series tonight. Tie hockey game in the second half of our third period. Simon Loop behind the net. Carson Kelly gets some room. It's off the skate of Adamo. Brahmas will streak in. Adamo protects wide. One hand on his stick, right side. Backhand shot. Barczewski the save. And he puts the oven mitt down on the loose puck to cover up at our under 8 mark of the third. And Kessel's line coming right back out. Kessel, Glover, and Kamer. That forward combo has been on the ice for 3 of the series' 4 goals. Stoley takes it to a corner board, spins around, feels the pressure up, down low he throws for Glover. Brahma's behind the net, Glover creeps around, Kessel's shot was low, it gives up a rebound, and Kessel claws it back. Maloney guarding him, Kessel chasing with Grissom behind the net. They will bump off, Kamer has it, Glover goes to the slot, back to the circle, Evano's shot blocked, and now the Jets will fly. Left wing, Paskus in, shoots it, just missed that far post. Back to Janesville blue line. Roeder, D-to-D, return pass to the right side. Up the wall for Paskus and fed in. Alex Stoley gives chase. Here's Adam Roeder. Austin O'Rourke behind. They go to the slot. Evano's active stick blocked it. And Aiden Spellicy clogged the shooting lane on Hoffman, who sends it wide. Janesville behind the backside of Prodzic's net. Up top to the blue line. His shot goes off of Evano's knee. Janesville looking to wrap this one around. Brahma's stick picks it up, scoots it out to center. Lone Star will go for a change. Janesville forced to sail back in their own zone to play the puck. Up the right side now. Malisko fields it. Dodero had pressure on. Bates will as well. Brahma's cut the center. They slide a puck for Zenas. Brahma's in. Zenas shot angled off the blocker of Barczewski. Brahma's throwing right back in low. Zenas around to the backhand side. Holding off with Lord Anthony Grissom. That's a 6'4" defenseman of New York. Zenas and Sullivan. Their sticks will cancel. Marabella trying to get some puck side help. Off to the right wing. Both players lose an edge. Adamo in. Janesville out. A rink-wide feed. And Jakub Malisko hammers off with Keegan Miller. Brahmas have to wait as Adamo entered the zone a little too early. Kelly brushes it in. Adamo will chase. Wareham to the corner. Swings it behind the net. Kelly with a lot of pressure. And Roeder having to hold on to it. Tries to do too fancy of a move, and the Brahmas get possession back. 5.5 to play. Adamo rolls it past the blue line. Jets claw it out. Off a body. Janesville will chase it down first to the penalty box door and drill one in. Here's Simon Loop. Relays it for Zielinski. Up the wall for Glover. Tries a backhand spin that goes off the shin pads of Paskus and dropped back by Glover and York for Zielinski to play. Through middle ice. Kessel trying to chase it out. No icing as it didn't roll hard enough. And Grissom will go a diagonal feed to the right winger. Out to center for Munson. O'Rourke was lining up that hip check from the bench. Brahma's up. Stoley right wing side. Maybe numbers here. Jets go the other way. Bates on side. He'll organize. Waits near wing. Munson unable to get a stick on the puck as it wheels around the end board. Alex Stoley punches off. Avano is there as well with Austin O'Rourke. Puck free. 4:30 to go. Evano by himself over to the right side. Julian Biano across the line. Biano high shot. Glove save. Barczewski. 4:19 to go. Both goals have come in the third. No matter what, there will be some late game drama. Jets able to control the faceoff and send it out the center. Melisko tried to brush one back into the offensive zone, but it goes into the Janesville bench. And we'll make a quick line change and take the faceoff at center ice. York, Kelly, Adamo, Zielinski, Luth, the new 5. Janesville going Maloney, Gates, Paskus, Wareham, and Sullivan. Carson Kelly wins the draw. Jack Zielinski up the left wing. Turns the puck over, goes off a skate of Adamo. Brahma's weight, drilled in by Justin Adamo. And the native of France will go back to neutral ice as the Jets play it around. And Sullivan wheels out wide. Adamo gets his stick in to body him off. Puck comes to center. Janesville drops it back to the blue line. And the Jets rip one in, but losing a stick on the play was Cole Paskus. Adamo helps feather this one into the zone. Jets have the puck. Up the near side. Hoffman gets it deep. Adam Roeder gives chase. Around the end board, Hoffman here. Re-picked up by Bates. Back blue line. Lord Anthony Grissom trying to avoid Adamo. Justin Adamo taken out in the play there as well. And he's in a little pain as that stick kind of snapped underneath the two bodies. And I think it got him under the visor. Glove down in the slot by Luth. Brahma's up the right wing. Simon Luth got around the hip check. Brahma's in. Kessel shoots it high over Barczewski, and Simon Luth drops for Kamer. Glover to the slot, a low shot, looking tip, just missed. Kessel was in front of the net. It's a good wrist shot chance there by Kamer as this one skies back to the Lone Star zone. Brahma's trying to catch the Jets on a bad change. It's fed in by Glover. Julian Biano races back with him. Austin O'Rourke trying to stick off the puck on the exit. Here's Miller. Miller back to the blue line. Nobody can settle it. Now Joseph Abate can. Frank Sullivan with 2.5 to play in the third. Over for Wareham. Angled to the wall. Spellacy pumps it in. Sullivan by himself to play. Using the glass, but Spellacy blocked it. Aiden Spellacy down low. Takes the offense behind the net. Uses the wall to find Zimmerman. Low shot. That one blocked by a knee of Joseph Abate. And it's O'Rourke and Zenas playing hard. Jets try to chip one out. And now quite a few bodies will get tangled. John Zimmerman latches up with Joseph Abate. And there's going to be coincidental minors assessed against O'Rourke. And I believe that's Wareham. It was a high stick on Wareham, and I believe they're going to call it an embellishment for diving on Austin O'Rourke. 2:02 to play in our third. Neutral ice face-off. Kessel's line is out for Lone Star. Maloney's for Janesville. Brahmas win the face-off. Zimmerman at center ice. Throws to a corner. And swings around for Felix. Up the near wing. Back for Zimmerman. Circle-to-circle feed. Final 2 minutes now. Batted down and brought back in by Janesville. Here come the Jets. Paskus shot. Gobbled up by Prodzik. And the center pads, and he holds on. And now after that save, tempers continue to flare, and Cole Paskus is going to be sent off. He takes out John Zimmerman, and the Brahmas will end regulation time on a power play. After no penalties were called through 40 minutes on both sides, there has been 4 minors assessed in the third. And bravo for trying to clean this up. Can the Brahmas go 2 for 2 on the power play in game 2 to win it? They will have a golden opportunity here, and it goes on Cole Paskus' shoulder for a nonsense penalty that wasn't needed on Zimmerman, but he took his stick and just whacked the Brahmas captain. Exactly 100 seconds to go. Power play line is out. Brahmas win it. Zimmerman right side point. Over the left wing, low shot, scores! Glover does it again! Quick face-off win. Blue line shot. Glover ramps it in. Brahmas take the lead again. Kip Hoffman's going to have an unsportsmanlike at least, and it might get offset with a Brahma. Looks like Zimmerman's going to the box as well. And right now the Brahmas have the laugh. 6 seconds into the power play. Lone Star scores, blocker side on Barcheski, and the Jets are going to have to turn it up. Glover with a 2-point game. Another power play goal, and how about this finish? Janesville still has 93 seconds to get one back. If the Brahmas can hold on, they are bound to the championship game on Sunday. Brahmas power play has certainly gone in swings throughout this season. They get hot, they get cold, they go on runs, and they go on droughts. This postseason, they've gone on a good run late. Joe Dibble will use